The French came out in the streets to protest for the 7th time in 2 months. This demonstration in the southern city of Marseille, like all the others, is in protest of the government's retirement reform bill. It would raise the minimum retirement age 2 years to 62.
It is the first time that a law of this importance abandons social advantages. That's a signal we have to keep up a strong mobilization. Certainly not by strikes, and probably not in the street, but we have to keep up a strong mobilization for our pensions.
Both French legislatures have already passed the bill, and the president is expected to sign it into law next month. But opponents say they will keep protesting and striking. At Paris's Orly airport, strikes forced the cancellation of half the flights from here. Inconvenienced passengers aren't sure this will change anything.
Strikes always make things move, but my point of view is that it will not make the reform change.
I can see that the people have a point being on strike, that they have a good cause for it, but of course it's not easy for other people, like today with the flights and the trains and everything. It's difficult.
Blockades at fuel depots and strikes at refineries mean a fifth of France's gas stations are dry, or like this one, rationing gas. The government says the shortage is easing, but more than 50% of the public opposes the blockade. Philippe Bourgalet of the think tank Association Dialogue says the French people know that reform is needed. Still, 70% are against this one.
I think
the idea of reforms is won, but unfortunately, the ones that are being implemented do not appear to have been negotiated with social partners, and therefore appear unfair. This is the overarching feeling of the people.
Police say just over 500,000 people took to the streets Thursday, about half the number that demonstrated last week. It's unclear if that's because support for the protest has dwindled or because this is a vacation week in France. The unions have called for another day of mass demonstrations after the vacation is over and on a Saturday, November 6th. Jennifer Glass for VOA News.